inspection of the project. Government House correspondent Ejika Bana filed the report taken from our studio.
The facility, which has a 45 cubic meters tank, will service 40 homes of 3-bedroom flats each within the estate at zero cost. Barrister Igwebe said the facility has been in existence but not functional for so many years. Barrister Igwebe further explained that the major thrust of the Governor Soludo's manifesto is welfare of workers, stressing that the renovation of water facility was graciously approved by the governor to make life easier for the affected civil servants.
The major thrust is welfare of workers. All these were put together, and our governor approved that facility should be renovated and made functional. I thank Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, our governor, who has taken a resolve to make Anambra State a livable and prosperous homeland. So let's see.
The Commissioner for Power and Water Resources, Engineer Chukwuemeka, emphasized that the project is one out of so many of such projects scattered across the state. He noted that following the inventory which the present administration is carrying out, 72% of 1,400 facilities in the state are not functional, largely due to lack of power supply. Commissioner Chukwuemeka said that the renewable energy is environmentally friendly, which is the reason for the choice in the project. He recalled the revamping of the water facility at the Workers' Secretariat and added that Governor Soludo remains committed to the welfare of civil servants. He tasked the civil servants on taking ownership of the project to ensure durability.
Whatever we do in the ministry, we try to consider the environment first. We see renewable energy source as a better source of power for our water schemes because, of course, that will be eco-friendly, that will be very sustainable. As far as there is sun, there will be water.
The Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Mr. Don Onyenji, and Chairman of the estate, Mr. Obi Ikechukwu, who are residents, confirmed that water has been reticulated to all the homes in the estate, a necessity that residents have not enjoyed over the years, and appreciated the governor for demonstrating passion to their welfare. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Power and Water Resources, Mrs. Ifeyinwa Uzoka, among others, were also part of the inspection.
Otu Umuokpu of Anambra State North Texas chapter has distributed food items to orphanage homes in Anambra State. We have the report.
Speaking to the ABS in an interview, the president of the association, Mrs. Joy Aguna, said the organization made a promise to distribute food items to orphans, widows, and the downtrodden in the society as a way of giving hope to them.
We are here to do charity work like we promised, so we can support our widows and the orphanage. That's the promise we did, and that's why we are here to redeem the promise.
Mrs. Aguna thanked God for using them as a channel of blessing to the children, pointing out that they had already distributed such items to the widows, and this time around, they are doing the same to orphanage homes.
Amara metu mmesi wee kene because n'ife Jesus Christ gwara anyị na-eme ụmụ ajadu na ụmụaka na ọ bụ niile enedofe anya na ọnyanwa ka ị na-alụlụ ọlụ.
On her part, the Secretary General of the association, Mrs. Antonia Uchibe, thanked members of the association who supported the exercise and called on affluent individuals to always lend a helping hand to the needy. Receiving the items, one of the matrons of the orphanage homes, Mrs. Bridget Adilo, appreciated Otu Umuokpu for remembering them and prayed that God will increase them financially.
Jesus Christ.
The orphanage homes visited are the Red Cross Orphanage Home Onitsha, Divine Mercy Orphanage and Less Privileged Community Children Home Nnewi, Excellent Love Community Children's Home Nkwelogidi, and Community Children's Home Umoji. From Onitsha, Faith Onyemuche reporting for ABS.
The woman leader of the All Progressives Ghana Alliance, APGA, in Anambra State, Mrs. Esther Onyekese, says the distribution of coconut and palm seedlings by the Soludo administration is part of measures put in place by the government to revolutionize agriculture in Anambra State. Speaking in an interview with the ABS on the agricultural programs and policies of Governor Chukwuma Soludo, Mrs. Onyekesi said that apart from creating employment for the youth, the agricultural blueprint of Governor Chukwuma Soludo will equally improve the internally generated revenue of the state and ensure availability of food and cash crops. The woman leader of the All Progressives Grand Alliance ABGA in Anambra State, Mrs. Onyekesi, while calling on Indianambra to key into the agricultural programs and policies of Governor Soludo to become self-reliant, urged the citizenry to continue with their support and prayers to his administration. She disclosed that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has, through his people-oriented policies, restored public confidence in governance, adding that the ongoing massive road construction and reconstruction in different parts of Anambra State will no doubt open up the hinterlands, in addition to improving business transactions. Mrs. Onyekesi used the opportunity to commend the wife of the governor of Anambra State, Mrs. Nonye Soludo, for all her support to disadvantaged families in the state, especially her ongoing intervention on children with the problem of cleft lip and palate, praying God to continue to guide and bless her and her family. Moving on, our federal government that accounts over 1.4 million displaced people, over 603 killed, 2,400 injured, 35 houses damaged, and 333,300. We'll take that story again. A federal government that accounts over 1.4 million displaced people, over 603 killed, 2,400 injured, 82,500 houses damaged, and 333,327 hectares of land affected as some of the havoc wreaked by the flood in Nigeria in 2022. It is on this backdrop that finding solution to the perennial problem took center stage on the floor of the Nigeria Senate. Our Abuja correspondent, Princess Ekweajide, completes the report.
The Red Chambers urged the Federal Ministry of Water Resources to revisit the proposed construction of Dasin-Ausa Dam and any other dam to take in the flood waters from Lagdo Dam in Cameroon. The resolution was sequel to the adoption of a motion on urgent need to intervene in the flooding issues in Shagamu, Ijebu areas of Ogun East, and Edu-Patigi areas of Kwara North and other parts of the country, sponsored by Senators Gbenga Daniel Ogun East and Omar Sadiq Suleiman Kwara North at a plenary on Tuesday. Daniel had, in his lead debate, said that the Nigerian Meteorological Agency NIMET had forecasted that the level of rainfall in 2023 will surpass that of 2022. According to him, the 2023 annual flood outlook prepared by Nigeria Hydrological Services showed that 178 local government areas in 32 states and the FCT fell within the highly probable flood risk areas.
Pending floods when the rain really starts in September to November 2023 is not checkmated through proper planning. There could be the danger of a huge loss of lives and properties.
Other lawmakers, including Senator Sadiq Suleiman and Senator Issa Jobrin, in their contributions, expressed concern that all over Nigeria, downpours had resulted in destruction and deaths as residents in the island and mainland in Lagos State were displaced. Business owners and residents were also displaced in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, among other places.
Mr. President, what our people go through as a result of flooding is better imagined. They lose so much money in billions, and most of this money indeed are monies they borrow from banks to farm. Their farmland gets washed every year. They lose lives.
Following support of senators in the motion, the Senate further urged relevant ministries, departments and agencies to release funds as contained in the 2023 budget for dredging of locked canals and water bodies, among others. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
Volodymyr Zelensky has posted a video of himself visiting an island that became a symbol of Ukrainian resistance as the war enters its 500th day. At the start of the war, Ukrainian soldiers defending Snake Island famously defied an order from a Russian warship to surrender. The Black Sea island was seized by Russia but later reclaimed by Ukraine. In a video, the Ukrainian president called it a place of victory that would never be reconquered. In the undated clip posted on Telegram, Mr. Zelensky described it as proof that Ukraine will return every inch of its territory taken by Russia since the war began on 24th of February 2022. The management of Rangers International FC of Enugu has inaugurated an 11-man committee saddled with the task of helping the club in its recruitment of quality players for the 2023/2024 league season. This is contained in a statement from the club media officer, Norbert Okolie, in Enugu, saying that the committee has the club legend, Christian Chukwu, as its chairman. Okolie said that the committee was inaugurated on Friday after a brief ceremony at the club corporate office, GRA Enugu, before the permanent secretary, Ministry of Youth and Sports, Enugu, Mr. Chris Mba. According to him, the committee members include Chairman Chukwu, Mr. Obiora Obuna, the club's legal officer as secretary, Mr. Patrick Mwoji, scouting director, Fidelis Ilechukwu, technical advisor, and Emeka Onaga, team psychologist and coordinator. Others include Mr. Edwin Obodo, head of finance, Dr. Uchenna Oji, supporters club chairman, Mr. Tony Ugu, FA chairman, Dr. Wen Odoji, club team doctor, also Mr. Ferdinand Ugwararwa, the club administrative secretary, and Norbert Okolie, media and communication office, are also members of the committee. According to the statement, the administrative secretary in his opening remarks challenged the committee members to come up with their best contributions in ensuring that the best legs and hands were recruited. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, Twitter at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now a recap of the main points. Anambra State Government has commissioned solar-powered water borehole at the state senior civil servants in State Oka. Otu Mokbu of Anambra State North Texas chapter has donated food items to orphanages home. Nigerian Senate has called on the federal government to revisit the proposed construction of Dasin Hausa Dam. And from the foreign scene, Ukraine president has visited historic island. And now the special message before we go. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that does it on the news tonight. Thank you so very much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone.